Okay, so today we'll be talking about Raz Kids and Brits. Um, Let me go to the thing. Can you tell me if you can see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Raz Kids, it helps teachers track students' reading progress. It can go from kindergarten to fifth grade. They have to sign up, but there is a free 14-day trial for the students and teachers. And if they don't do the 14-day free trial, it's like $99. And then there are different levels of difficulty. There's like 27 levels altogether. Like if I assigned an assessment, these would be like the levels, the reading levels. When you gonna stop locking in? Hold up. Okay, so then the books and readings of these that are assigned. Okay, there there are more if you actually do sign up for this, but these are just like the ones that they give out to the 14-day free trial. And then you can assign each the student that you have what reading level they are on. And then if I were to assign a student the actual, I can create one, name my assignment, put right there. I can either do all students or just select students if I wanted to. So if I just select him, no students. Continue. Oh, reading assignment. One. So then I'll be able to choose a level of difficulty, whatever level they are. It goes by grade as well. So now I'll be able to choose books. And then these right here, you can either have them listen to an audiobook or actually read it or actually do both. And then there are different types of books. There are also Spanish books too. Um, let's see. And then if you go up here, you can see how well the students are comprehending these readings, how long it takes for them to do it. And then, where was it? There, if you go to the kids section, I honestly cannot remember what it was, but there is like these three tabs that you can go to, and it's a book room where they have different books, a reading assignment that you can like that you give out, and then like it'll read the book to the students, and then they can use the points that they earn from doing all these reading assignments to get like items for their robot that they build throughout the whole process. So yeah, I feel like that's beneficial, especially the whole using the whole point system because it like motivates the students to do as much as they can so they can build like the best robot that they want to build. So yeah, that's Raz Kids. And then Spritz is a e-reader. It's a student's tool for mastering reading assignments. It offers an alternative text delivery approach that makes reading focused and easy. Teachers can customize the reading experience for each student and track their improvement over time. Um, it fits onto any screen, so if you have like the Apple Watch, you'll put on that. Apple phones, Samsungs, laptops, television, all that. It fits on that. There are over 20 languages that's associated with this application. The words are streamed to or something to you instead of like you moving your eyes to follow the words. So it'll just pop up like word by word. And then when I want to see what this right here. This how it will show up like just this word at a time, then this word. Instead of you having to follow. Oh. And then this whole website, it was originally developed for psychological experiments to measure human reaction to content being reached. It is better to have the words positioned than you having to follow the words. For this part, it shows why, because like when you're actually reading like a whole line, you're only focused on a certain amount of words at a time, and that's the middle, which is the reveal focus. So yeah, they also said that, well, this website said that the shorter words like met and net are they're more they're long. It takes longer to process than like longer words would take because they're so similar to each other. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's free is free. But this is the information on Spritz. Okay. Oh wait. The Padlet. Good. My name is Sarah Burton, and the resources that I did today, the first one is called Padlet. Padlet is a forum that allows people to express thoughts on a common topic easily. Anyone can add to your Padlet. Anyone can add to the topic. It's very similar to Wikipedia, but it's thinking. Right here, I made an account. It's a free account. Well, some features are free and some are not, but this is the basic free account, and I made it's kind of real quick. They already named it my shiny Padlet. Let's see, anyone can type anything. Like I type just hello, and you can add to the message however you want. It's a place for conversation. You kind of like if you wanted to have it on a topic, World War II, and then different people can add different things to your Padlet about the subject, and they can add their thoughts and their opinions and anything they want to it. So you can, you make your Padlet, you add, click this little plus button and add whatever you want. You can write something, add websites. You can choose to remake your Padlet if you mess up anything, and there's these different options of to claim as the author or to share with people or keep it private. And here's the share button once your Padlet is finished. And if there's all these different options. And also in the classroom, there is a version of this website called the Padlet Backpack. It's the same made specifically for schools, and it's more secure, so you can work within a network instead of just anyone post anything. You can have your class have a class discussion through this website. I think that would be a really cool and fun way to really teach a lesson and have a group discussion. Use evidence from from different websites and online to back up whatever their opinions are. The second resource I did was the CAST UDL book builder. This where you can book, you can share, publish, read different books that people have already made online, and it can be tailored to each individual student and their needs and their skills. And yeah, you can read books, create and share, or just learn more about the website. If you go to model books, you can kind of filter your search by your grade and your content, even as far as the language. So for students where English isn't their first language, you can find the different books in their first language. Here's one made for pre-K or kindergarten called Finding the Jaguars. And you can just click on read and it pops up. As you can see, there's the title, the picture, who it's written by. This button down here. As you can hear, it'll read it to you, and you can just keep going with the book to your children on a digital platform. Creating your own books. Right here, you can start a new book. I personally think that this is a very good resource to have. They have these little guys on the side that really help you. If you need their help, click on it. Sometimes be a very confusing platform because you're not actually seeing the book as you're creating it. You're just putting I'll show you 1 second. Putting all the information in little boxes, and then you won't see the finished product until you finish the page. But they try to make it as easy as possible. Like, you can see how it's going to be laid out, and then each box goes to the corresponding box on the layout. You can add page before, add page after. These little guys help you in not only your writing process, but your reading process when you're presenting the book. It's a really good resource for children, maybe a little bit older, could create their own book, given a theme or a topic, and share it to the whole class easily. And the last resource I did is called Apollo by Atlas. I already made an account, and this is what your homepage looks like. Here you have your lessons, and if you had students signed up, you just send them to this link, course code, and they can join your classroom. It's kind of like a virtual classroom. It allows teachers to upload content. Your students will follow you on their own personal device, like a tablet or their own laptop, and of course in a student view. What you're seeing now is the teacher view. It can be used for independent work, or if a student is absent, they won't miss the lesson, or since it's on their own device. They have live quizzes after you teach your lesson, and the students can ask you questions through this Apollo website. The way that you access it as a student or teacher is that the school buys a license for the whole school, and then they have their own class menu, and there's a free version of this, and then there's a more premium version that you pay for. It is that you click on this little box here to teach a lesson. You can choose to create a blank lesson, upload an existing file, or use a template. Is a couple, like, I already started to play around with it, so that's a template I used before. So we'll start a blank lesson.
And as you see, it's used to made to be used with the smart board. So whatever you're using on your smart board, you can on if you were personal answer as if they were writing on the smart board. And you can just play around with it. There's different backgrounds. You can create a grid for graphing, Venn diagrams, even music staffs. Just see with that writing in the way. You can attach different content from online. This is where your quiz comes in. There are different, you can do a multiple choice quiz, a true or false, a drawing quiz, movable pins, or text response. So you can type in your answer, and then once your students answer, I don't know if I can, there it is, you can see how many of them answered A, B, C, D, or didn't respond at all. What you would do is that you create your entire lesson independently, and then when it's time, go live as if you were doing a Hangout, and have your students join the lesson. And as it's going on, you can see who comes into the lesson, who signs out of the lesson, and exactly what everybody's doing. You can see here if I have, this is where they would all be this is where you see what questions the students have asked, unlocking students, and you can even voice record yourself over the lesson so you don't actually have to be the lesson is going. And I think that is about that. All three of the resources are very useful. You can do a lot of good things with them. And that's it.
Yeah.